guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So the LR Vegeta and Trunks is the major Tanabata unit this year. Even though I would say as a choice, right, for the unit, they're not as hype as past years. I think Super Gogeta from the fight with Janemba is more hype. I do think that Evolution Blue Vegeta and Blue Kaioken Goku as a duo LR was also more hype than this character. But this unit, I think, is better than those like, on release. This unit is the best unit in the game, I think. But even more so, look at Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? They brought in that really crappy, all-out struggle category. Just trash, right? Super Gogeta brought a better, like, category. One, I would say, is deserving of being one in time limit. But we just got the better version, probably the Fuse Fighter team overall anyway, during the 7th anniversary. But this unit, they've introduced, I mean, I think the actual best category in the game. The bond of parent and child right here. This is just, I don't know. This is like the best category like forever. Like, I don't see how this will get passed, because this category, we start with the fact that this has every single Goku on it. Every Goku and every Gohan are on this category. Kid Gohan is on here, right? Yeah, he is. So, for starters, every Goku and every Gohan ever will be on this category, which already we're off to a good start. Vegeta. Every Vegeta character is on here, starting from when Cell kills Trunks, because that's what this Vegeta moment is right here, right? This is Vegeta in a rage attacking Cell after Cell kills Trunks. This is also the point in which all Trunks characters enter into the category. That's why this guy is on here, right? Because after Trunks is killed by Cell, that's where the game kind of counts their bond. So those 4 characters, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and Trunks, most of their relevant versions are on this team. Thus, it's always good, right? Like, this is always going to be a major team. All of these Goku and Vegeta duo units are, like, all going to be on here. Like, the only time one of these sort of, like, Goku Vegeta duo units would not end up on this category, I think, like, they could do a Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Metal Cooler movie, which probably would not be on this category, right? But, like, you know, anything else, right? Like, even the Dragon Ball Super anime comes back and the Moral arc comes out, the Granola arc comes out. All these characters are going to be added to this category team. This team is going to be good forever. This is a great team to sort of build around. And it's like, I really, really like how Dokkan, they've added a very small amount of category teams to the game this year, right? We got Fuse Fighter, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Saiyan Saga, and now Bond of Parent and Child. All of them, I think, are great, like choices for categories. Dokkan is not really just throwing in BS categories anymore. They're putting in, like, you know, categories really deserving of being those, or, like, are very clear, you know, not really up for interpretation categories as well. Like, Power Beyond Super Saiyan is just Super Saiyan Power Beyond Super Saiyan 1, right? Very obvious, right? Not really leaving too much up to interpretation. Same with, like, the Saiyan Saga, stuff like that, right? Like, so they're doing a good job. The interesting thing here I'm noticing is that Dragon Ball Z Bardock is on here, huh? Where is it only that Bardock? Hold on. Is he on here? Maybe I'm just having difficulty seeing him. Team Bardock is this one right here. No, he's not. Okay, so there's the STR Bardock is not on here. So I guess they're only counting this guy because that's kind of like the final stand. He actually gets to be on the category. Okay, that's interesting. Because remember, that STR Bardock, the free-to-play one, is actually pretty good, but he's not on here. It's only the actual LR Bardock that they're counting. I wonder if, like, they introduce Bardock from the Namek, or from the Granola arc. I wonder if Granola arc Bardock would be on it. I would say that there's a real possibility. I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this category, but it's just like, this is the best team, right? Like, you can build any team you want. You want to go pure offense, you could do it. You want to go pure defense, you could do it. You want a team full of slot 1 characters. You want supports, utility. You want Scouter with STR Vegito. Like, this is why this is the #1 team, because you can do whatever you want. you have the characters necessary to make this exactly in the fashion that you want to. So I think that this is just an amazing category. You know, I think, like, how relevant will the category be in the future, right? Are characters going to constantly be coming out to buff it? And the answer for this one is yes, considering every Goku and every Gohan ever will be on this. Beast Gohan will be on this, right? You know, all the Susanoo UI Goku one day will be on this category. So, the bond of parent and child category is looking really good. Let me go ahead and hop into an event real quick, and let's just do like a run and sort of see some of these powerful characters in action.
そろそろオラとやろうぜ。一対一にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。トランクス、この先を見ろ。まだ見ぬ敵を、宇宙最強を。お前が誇り高きサイヤ人の血を引く者ならば、俺の息子ならば誰にも負けることは許さん。俺超えてみせます。目の前の敵も父さんも。こっからが本気と本気の勝負だ。これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えた姿だ。お互い目いっぺいやろうぜ。
Alright, so now we are jumping into an event, and we can just go absolutely crazy with these characters, right? Again, because of the way they designed this category, we can pretty much just slap together a lot of the strongest units in the game. Maybe there are a lot of people out there who it's like, I don't really care how good the unit is. I just want to use my favorite units, right? There's people out there who say, I don't really care about having favorite units. I don't care how good the units are. I just care about how good the animations are, right? Like, this is the thing with this team. You can build it, again, in virtually any single way that you want to. Here, let's play these.
待たせたな、カカロット。いけるぜ、ベジータ。
So good, so good. All right, I think that's enough for all of the intro animations so far. Sort of for the theme here, I just wanted to bring a lot of the really powerful kind of like Goku and Vegeta sort of duo units for the most part in this run, right? Typically, at this point when I do like some of these sort of category showcases, I do like to kind of just like add, characters with good animations, or, we can get fusions, active skills, all those types of things off in these sort of like fights and stuff like that. It's just, this is going to be a fun team for people to rock. The major celebration characters just tend to be so much fun, just like with how good the animations are, potentially having, revives, active skill attacks, transformations, exchanges, all these types of different sort of like cool abilities that you could do with them. Always just make it a lot more fun. I really like the voice acting too. The reason intros are really awesome, and I really like them, is because they've got voice acting, right? It's like, like the old transformation animations are solid, but they're not voice acted, right? Active skills. That's why active skills are just like so great at this point. Because like the quality too, of sort of like the voices has gone way up. Play a lot of those like 2019 active skills, the EZA LR Super Saiyan 4s, even like Cooler and Gohan from that year, right? Like EGL LR Gohan and STR Cooler. You can see that the audio like quality, like it's just not on that level that first year, right? But now, like, dude, like the LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta unit, like how crazy and crisp like a lot of the dialogue is, and it's kind of the same thing even for like the Vegeta and Trunks and a lot of these other units, right? And this is what happens when we're going to go into virtually any stage with this team, right? Because of how versatile and robust the category is, there's not really a fight that could like there's not a fight that could put up a fight against us, really. Like, Nothing is a chance. Even Red Zone Broly is going to go down very free and easy to this team, for sure. Do we want to exchange into Vegeta here? I'm kind of tempted to. I think I might. Why don't we exchange into Vegeta right here? Sure. Why not? Let's just go ahead and transform into Vegeta.
なんだよ、もう交代か？もうちょっとやらしてくれよ。
いい加減にしやがれ。交代で戦うって決めたはずだ。
ち、分かったよ。
俺様はあいつみたいに甘くはないぞ。覚悟しやがれ。
Alright. I still actually like this Resurrection F Blue Goku and Vegeta, by the way. I think that they're definitely a fairly powerful unit, to be sure. You know, they're not a character we're tossing out there in slot 1 against, like, Red Zone Broly or something like that. But I've found that Goku and Vegeta, they could be very powerful. Goku can put up a lot of damage very early on. Vegeta can be, you know, very strong defensively, you know, especially if he gets a double super. And then, of course, Rainbow Orb Changing, always very, very good, right? Remember that this character can look a lot better, too, if we get a lot of stacks with Goku. Remember, Goku does stack attack. And I don't think we didn't get any super attacks at all with Blue Goku so far, right? That's what happens when we have these monsters, right? Like, we got Vegeta and Trunks, and then the, you know, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods. Like, we got all these beasts on here. And then before you know it, right, like, we're just... like, they are just, like, one-shotting everything in slot 1. I brought, like, STR Vegito and Tech Gogeta and stuff like that. We're probably not getting the STR Vegito fusion. I would say that there's a very reasonable chance we're not going to see it, right? I think that we're just going to be a little bit too powerful in here. Do we want to fuse into Gogeta? We might as well, huh? Just do the fusion into Gogeta? Sure.
俺は悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。行くぞ、ベジータ。
くそったれだ。
これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ。
かかってこい、遊んでやる。
Okay. Oh, do I just want to pop that as well? You know, sure, whatever. Let's just toss this out too. Let's do it. Ah, too good. Just the barrage, right? Like, we just have too many, like, sort of, like, resources at this point. Like, you know, we got all these scouter characters, heal characters, these, like, active skill, like, mega attacks. You know, the way I built the team, we don't have a lot of future characters around, right? So, we're not even going to be able to use the Father-Son Gallic Gun, because we're not going to lose health with this team, no way. And again, we got the we got the active skill right here. Oh, you know what time it is? Yeah, it's definitely time to do this.
フュージョンするぞ、カカロット。
フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんて最高だぜ、ベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。
Beautiful. Now, I mean, we could put this behemoth just right here in front, and we are going to be more than fine, right? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Bam. That's probably GG for you, brother. I don't think that Zamasu is going to be quite strong enough to do damage to Super Saiyan. I don't think this Zamasu, even though this is a newer Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, I don't think that these Infinite Dragon Ball History stages are really designed for LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh, it actually did connect. All right, let's see how much damage we'll take right here. Yeah. Okay, okay. Well, that's crazy. We only did one super attack, and his counter did not proc either, huh? Kind of a shame right there, because on any given turn, I think LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can be the most, like, impressive unit in the game, right? Because, like, we could, theoretically, we could pop his active skill, get guaranteed crits for the turn, right? Do the active skill, do massive damage, then he could triple super, and then he could do the super attack counter as well. And on a turn like that, I can't imagine any other characters would really be able to emulate that, besides maybe, like, transformed STR Super Vegito. You know, if he's able to get, like, 10 counters with, like, most of them being crits, you're not going to have bosses just sort of, like, surviving that, right? Like, they're going to go down, to that. STR Super Vegito, now, I think he has major issues defensively. You certainly cannot put him in front of hits, no way. But damage-wise, he has not fallen off. No way. That STR Super Vegito, the amount of damage he can do if he does crits on those counters is just, like, unparalleled, right? Like, you're not messing with that at all. All right, let's just give our boy Gogeta max key. Let's just give you max key, whatever, and then, yeah, we just auto this at this point. Might as well just do a full auto, right? Well, all right, what is Merge Zamasu going to do right here? What do we think? Do we think Zamasu is going to take Gogeta down? Probably not. I don't think so. Give us a triple super here, brother. Let me get one of those, let me order one of them nasty triple supers right here. There's one. There we go. Yeah, now the damage really racks up, right? All the stuff he's got, right? The crit chance, he gets, he's just super effective against all types. He's got the built-in additionals, again, the super attack counter, all the different abilities he potentially could do. The nullification, right? So right there, Merge Zamasu thinking that he's going to super us. Well, no, we're just going to nullify it. Sorry. Tough. Tough. No super attack for you, bozo. This is why it's just like, you see these characters, like, okay, so, like, we're on a 200% lead team, right? Vegeta and Trunks, of course, they have a 200% leader skill. You could just see, like, the massacre that happens when you take one of these, like, red zone geared teams into, like, other content. This is what happens. This is why I do get very frustrated. Well, sure, whatever, we'll just let that go. I do get very frustrated when people go, oh, more matters than just the red zone. It's like, well, I mean, sure, but look what happens when we take a team designed for red zone out of the red zone. Like, look at the domination and evisceration that happens. This actually works out perfect, because now we could fuse and do Super Vegito, right? I left the auto play, and I was like, whatever. Vegeta, he can handle. He's not going to die. And he'll do some pretty good damage there as well. No, he didn't kill! The second Super's going to do not really too much right there. But let me know what you guys think of the Bond of Parent and Child team. All these characters, like, just like again, the sheer dominance of what you're going to get with this team. It makes me interested to see what Worldwide's going to look like. I feel like they really nailed this character in so many different ways, right? Oh, wow, we actually... No, that worked out perfect, because we could do this. We don't have the Scouter up for Super Saiyan, or for Tech Gogeta. That's fine. Let's pop these, because... Oh, yeah, dude, this is going to be nasty. So we're going to get the extra defensive buff, too. Oh, here we go.
俺は諦めない絶対にこの通りだトランクス俺の力よこの世界の人間の盾になれみんなの願いをこの一撃に込めるサイヤ人人間の底力を侮るなよ食らえギャリックホートランクスやったなはいさてといよいよこの俺の必殺技を見せてやるかこれであの世へ送ってやるウルトラビッグバン神
look at this. Zamasu's like nearly dead just from the active skills, man. Okay, so I don't think we haven't gotten a lot of ki so far. I think this Vegeta and Trunks, we have not been hit very many times with them to build up their passive. So let's go ahead and do that right here. We'll go ahead and bring up their 18 ki super attack now. Yep, give us all the extra defense, crit chance. The Father-Son Gallic Gun, when we get that off, that extra defense we get from that is so crazy. Like, that is so powerful. I think that the condition for the 7th anniversary LRs is better, right? Because if it's you or the enemy under 50% HP, I think that's not really too tough to achieve a lot of the times. Getting either or, right? But the Vegeta and Trunks one is stronger once you actually do pop it, right? Because you have the same guaranteed crits the whole time, but then the extra defense for allies. I think the 7th anniversary ones will hit harder too, since they're able to stack attack not only on their 18 ki, but on their 12 ki as well. You'll probably have at least 4 super attacks most of the time before you would do their active skill, so they probably would do more damage. But that extra defense for the entire rotation is just so strong. And an active skill defensive buff is just crazy. So there we go. That's what the bond of parent and child category looks like. Not really. Like, if you're able to actually, what is a Super Battle Road stage going to look like for this team, right? The enemies are going to have 1 million attack stats turn 1, right? Like, that's what it's going to need. Something like that. Oh, man. Domination, for sure.